Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our town hall number 26. And what a town hall you're looking forward to. We have quite a few exciting things to share this time, as we usually do. As we also usually do, we wait for. I'm joined by my lovely co-hosts, Fence Maker, who's AFK for just a couple of minutes, and Marek, who's with us here on stream.
Hi everyone.
And also, as we usually do, we wait just a couple of minutes for people to join us live.
We have the link out, right?
Coming up.
No problem.
All right, so that's good. Oh, I'm missing my light setup. Let me do that really quick. All right. I have a nice makeshift lighting setup by posting white, full screen white background on my two screens on my right and side left. And that is bright enough to illuminate my face. Hi Gallo, thanks for
Hi
joining.
Gallo 502.
So we'll be starting with the updates just as soon as we have a few more people are coming in. I think the announcement is out. Hi Libra. We have some exciting things coming up today. Oops. Let's get this here.
Are we live? Hello.
Yes, we are live.
Yes.
Hi,
Aha.
welcome.
Hello.
We're waiting for you.
Now with
Hi,
coffee.
Creator. Hi, Escobar. Yeah, it's Eid Mubarak. I have to share this greeting with my fellow Muslims who are celebrating Eid. It's Eid Mubarak to everyone who does celebrate that, and may you always have festive seasons. Thank you guys for your audience. I think we'll be starting in just a minute. It is. Hi, Miran. So, yeah, we'll be starting now. Just a second. Let's go. So what's happening today? We're going to talk about the first Pioneer Pass sale, which has been live for 2 days for holders and just started the public part of the sale. And we're going to give, I'd say, a broader update on art and development. And there's a surprise part that we haven't really added in here, but I'll also describe. Then we have our marketing updates, and we'll, as usual, have a AMA section. So as you guys may know, our sale for the first Pioneer Pass started 2 days ago for holders. We already have quite a few holders who've minted their own Pioneer Passes. So we just wanted to thank you for that and for your participation. I think we're thankful for everyone's support and for this concept we wanted to add to bring more, let's say, detail to the platform and bring a few perks that are related to the sale. So we just want to thank you for the participation so far. The public sale is open, as far as I'm told. And anybody who's interested who doesn't own a horse and wants to get in on the action and maybe start by getting their Pioneer Pass, the first Pioneer Pass before getting their horses, they are now able to do so. And to maybe go over a bit quickly is the price of a Pioneer Pass is 250 ADA. The max volume is 14,125. It's not really designed to sell out. It's virtually an open volume sale. So whenever the time ends is probably when it will stop. And that will be the end of May. So it's going to be until the end of May. But any sales that happen now until the end of April will also include the Racing Silks NFT, which is an additional NFT. And you guys can see these. A lot of people are excited to share their own new stable colors, or maybe they'll be replacing them if they trade with someone. But it's one more thing that we're adding into the ecosystem. And these Silks NFTs will also be sold separately later on. But for now, they're actually bundled with these early purchases for the first Pioneer Pass. There's a whole post detailing the first Pioneer Pass on our website on the news section. So you can also read through that if you prefer to read. And there's also an FAQ that handles a lot of the questions that are commonly asked. So then there's the features of the first Pioneer Pass. We've already explained those in the past town halls. There's the Racing Silks NFT. Maybe worth mentioning that these have already been designed with game compatibility in mind. So it's not merely a concept. It's an asset that basically our engine almost supports loading, and it already fits on the jockeys. All of the jockeys, you can handle this as part of the art update, but part of the art update is to actually re-engineer the jockey file assets or asset files to support swappable silks. And we thought it just makes sense when we originally made the Pioneer jockey colors. It was the best, let's say, we had at the point. But then we recognized that every owner in real life thoroughbred racing have their own either owner colors, trainer colors, or they would just use the track silks. But then they would generally define themselves with the color. So it doesn't make sense that we have the same repeating colors all over. So that's why we added these as an NFT. And in the true form of supporting true ownership of NFTs, we made this also as an NFT. We noticed that colors are normally registered to owners. They can be sold and passed on to new owners. So we just wanted to replicate the same experience. So that's how we did this. Extended duration of the first Pioneer Pass, it's 16 months. Future passes will only be season passes, which will be valid for a month, or will be annual passes, which will be valid for 12 months. And this pass is meant to have an extended period. It's one of the exclusive perks for the first Pioneer Pass versus all of the other future passes that will be sold. So it's the longest period for these. The sale is live. This is the link you guys can see. You can also find it all across our platform and in our announcements. The sale has been live for 2 days for holders only, but now it's a public sale, as in anybody, even those who don't hold an equine horse, are able to mint a Pioneer Pass if they wish to. All right. Some of the perks, free races. There's a bit of a spoiler here, as you can see in the background, but I'll get to that in a bit. Maybe I shouldn't dwell too long on this slide. Right? Breeding discounts, and well, I should not skip the subject, right? So the free races, pass holder free races are one more type of free races. We also hold public free races, which will be on first come first serve basis. These will also be first come first serve basis, but they'll also be limited to those who hold the pass. So that's one of the perks that people can use using their utility points, breeding discounts and stud vouchers. And there's one more perk that people can use where you get certain breeding discounts. People can get a higher cap for the stud vouchers for those who own stallions that are on breeding. Exclusive skins, excuse the treasure chest and the question mark, but we have some skin graphics to share, but we don't want to spoil it just yet. We're, I think, used to teasing you a little bit with the art content. So yeah, that's just a summary. This is the first Pioneer Pass. You guys see the dates. We're already past the holder sale. We're now in the public sale period. And yeah, here's the thing. So we teased a graphic about the trailer, and we showed this, which is very blurred. And I guess I can say that this is the unblurred version that people may be excited to see. So this is a visual that's in engine. This is not a 3D render or an art render. This is an actual in-game graphic. This is in Yara Gardens, which is our first track that will be released. And this is showing 10 of our horses on Yara Gardens. This is actually an animated sequence that will be in our trailer. And you guys will get to see that, I would say, pretty soon. So I hope you guys have waited a lot for this, and I hope you guys will be pleased to see what we have so far with the racing graphics. Before I get to marketing, maybe I'll give you guys a general dev update, which I may have missed at the start. We've been focused a lot on making sure that the silks are set in place, and there's been a bunch of outlets on the sale, but that doesn't mean that the rest of the teams who have their own, let's say, functions have not been working. So we have had continued progress on the blockchain side. There's a bunch more of functional demos that we've seen on the blockchain side that we already have working on the indexer, the Oracle, and a few of the other components. The 3D development for racing, as you guys can see, we have the racing that's showing on the trailer. And what that also means that there's been a lot of 3D dev just to make sure that the tracks are readier and readier for the racing. So you guys can see some of that progress over here. And from the art side, we've obviously made the art for silks. We've done a bit of jockey revamps. There's still a lot of environment work that's there. So yeah, that's also going on. And you guys will be very happy, I think, to see the trailer. It's a really cool one. And yeah, that's coming up soon. So that's I believe what I have from the dev, art, and update side of things, and the sale. And Marek, I hand over to you.
Sure. So very quick update for the Earth Day. We did a tiny thing as we suggested, a small competition, and Danny is our winner. So Danny will get in contact with you and for the details, and you will receive one of our jockeys as a prize. So congratulations on that. And then the other quick thing is the invitational is coming starting tomorrow. We moved it by a week, as you may remember, because of all the other stuff happening, mainly the pass thing. So this time we'll have two classes, the 120 and lower and 121 to 136. So basically same as 2 months ago, but we are changing the rules, 1 lap at night. So make sure you put the horses that can see well when it's dark. Jokes aside, obviously 1 lap will probably require a different set of skills than the 2 laps. So so keep that in mind when you put your horses into qualifications. The qualifiers will run from Monday to Thursday, and as always, we'll have the final on Sunday. Don't want to spoil too much, but we'll have some great upgrade from Eustacia that will be testing on Sunday, which will make the finals much smoother, or at least that's the hope. So we'll see how it goes, and the top 3 places from each of the classes will win rewards, ADA rewards as always. I don't know if you can hear me. I know your headphones were ragging. If you can move to the next slide. Okay, cool. So just a quick one. We'll do the slower class Monday and Tuesday, and we will do the second the other one on Wednesday and Thursday. Usually we will run the races around 5 a.m., 11 a.m., 5 p.m., and 11 p.m. UTC, thanks to help of our great community moderators who are so set up that they can cover the 24/7 needs of our Discord. So hopefully each of you who have the horse and want to enter will have a chance. Definitely look out for the announcement from the moderators, from our community mods. They will give a heads up before the things will be starting. And if you have any questions, you can, of course, ask in a Discord for the details. And that's it. I don't know, Fahad, if you got your sound back. Okay, no.
I apologize. My headphones are completely off, so
okay,
I may
yeah.
be off sync from Marek. If you can take any AMA questions while I sort this out, I'll be back in a minute.
Sure. So we actually haven't had many. I just seen one pop up like just before we jumped here. Let me open quickly from Chris. So can the team share any of the future plans for how the Silk NFTs will get into circulation and be available for owners to acquire, meaning obviously we have this theoretical limit of 14,000, and yes, we do have a Silks to cover that. As we talked about it, with the number of colors and variations, we pretty much could have a Silk for almost every person on Earth and not repeat. So yes, there's a lot of combinations, and we would not want to let them go to waste. That's absolutely true. However, at the time being, the plan is simple. Until end of April, every racing pass will get one for free. It will stop at the end of April. So basically at midnight UTC time, we will turn off this possibility. So after that, from May 1st till the end of May, every purchase of the pass will include the pass, which is still a great deal given the perks, but obviously the Silk will not be included. That doesn't mean we will not use Silks. We will not bring the Silks back, because we do think this is, first of all, a really cool opportunity to personalize your racing brand, your racing stable. It is part of the real racing world, and it's exciting. And we definitely seen from feedback from people who already got their Silks that they love the idea, that they love the quality of the Silks, which again we appreciate the positive feedback. Definitely a lot of work went into that. We right now, to be very frank, we don't have any super precise and specific plan. We know we will bring the sales back as maybe a separate NFT sale at some point. Don't expect it immediately. So I don't mean we will on May 1st start selling them separately from the past. That's not the idea. So if you want to secure Silks now, this next week or so is the time to do it, because next Sunday will be the end of April. And if not, then look out for announcements in some future on potential separate sale, or maybe again bundle with something. We'll also, and I think we mentioned it in an announcement, but we will mint some passes and Silks for our team for marketing reasons. So there will be a few probably available in competitions in a near and further future, but at this point we don't have a specific date from where you will be able to buy a Silk if you don't get it with the pass. I don't know, Fahad, if you want to add anything. I think you're back with the audio, right?
Yeah, I'm back halfway through the answer, but I assume it's the right one. The question: how many passes have been? I trust it is. How many passes have been sold so far? Escobar has been kind enough to answer. 239, and it's meant to go like this. I think we kind of anticipated this, and it's really a situation when we said it's optional, it seems that we're getting some problematic spam messages that may be a scam attempt. So let's just make sure we're vigilant about this. Yeah, somebody's posing, I think, as Rachel.
I deleted it.
Oh.
Let me
But they're
ban
coming.
that first.
There's more coming. It's
it's a
spamming
lot
everywhere.
of them. Right.
Yeah. There's an attack here. So let's make Yeah, let's add variations of Rachel's name, I think, to the banned list in the security bot, and make an announcement just to make sure
most of them
everyone's
were
safe.
already flagged, so most of them
Okay.
were already flagged.
Yeah,
I banned all of them.
That's good. Thank you. Just have to be vigilant always, guys. Stay
That's me.
safe. Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, so
Well,
that's
definitely Rachel would not be announcing any random sales.
yeah. Just be careful.
And our vending machine is not a drop-in address anymore. It's got a proper website and everything. So don't fall for that. Thank you.
Exactly. Let's see if we have any other questions coming on Discord. And let me look at this. Okay, that's their IDs and questions. Chris was asking, I think that's what you answered, right, Mark? About the 6 future.
Yes.
Okay, that's answered. Okay, so with that being said, I believe we are in a position to say thank you for your questions. The next town hall is not on the 19th of March. Again, we can't go back to the past. This is the slide I think we have missed updating. But I have something for everyone who's actually waited until the end. I just wanted to tell you guys that the trailer is actually live, and we'll be posting those announcements in a minute or so. And I hope you'll enjoy what it looks like. Please. We said we thought we'd surprise you by it being sooner than you expect. So we'll be posting those announcements. Please share the excitement. Show everyone like what you guys like about Equine, and please share the love. I think you guys will like what you see, and we appreciate your unwavering support always throughout all the times. The video is on our YouTube channel. The tweet will be going out in a minute or two just after we close, right? So you can check out here in YouTube. Please blow up those retweets, reposts, share with everyone, share with your friends on Discord. Let everyone know about what we've been building. We're really excited to share this with everyone. And we'll see you guys in the next town hall. Thank you for joining us again.
Thank you guys for joining.
Thank you.